You know?
Why do you guys do those things?
You couldn't swing?
I would never in my life make a man come in the room while I'm the girl.
Really?
This guy's are smoking dope. You guys are cocks.
I've always been like that, though. You never a girl with your homies.
Excuse me,
Probably
sir.
bachelor. When I'm done, you go check her. When he's done, I'll go in the room.
That doesn't count. It needs to be like a line. You got to all be standing there beating your shit.
You're a freak. You're a freak.
You know, you think I'm a freak sexually, and I think you're kind of a freak for various other parts of your life.
Why you say that?
I don't want to get into it.
You got a hat job from Chromas.
That was a boob job.
Who does that?
Not a boob job, but a boob, you know, she was. You want to watch it right now and react to it?
No, I don't do that shit. I don't. Why am I looking at your shit, man?
I'm doing all right, right?
That's King Money's dad and Cassier's dad, the Pride Week.
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
guarantee you right now, I'll give you 50,000 if you go downtown and
Excuse me, sir. You dropped the
Pride.
pile there.
Walk, you'll see him. He's wearing MG Pharrell in the headband.
What's MG Pharrell?
Means Miskeen's Pharrell. Miskeen gang Pharrell.
Okay.
For life.
I don't know about that. So, I still am curious about the swastika chain. Like, was that kind of a troll that he gave it to you, or did he actually?
I don't know. Ye's my doc. Well, I love Ye.
Uh-huh.
But I went to Ye and I said, "Yo, here's my GZG chain," and the man gave me I was so angry. I love Ye, but I was so mad that you put that swastika chain on my neck. Because in my head, I'm like, am I getting canceled? Am I not? And then my lawyer is like, he's getting up.
Hey, Chad, can Elon say the N-word? Because technically he's African.
But
your lives are my favorite. Shout out to Sarah. Mr. Chase Chicken, you too.
It gets tricky.
He's African though.
But
excuse me, sir, you dropped the pile there.
Were they calling Africans in Africa the N-word? I don't know.
Yeah, they were slaves too.
But were they like, get over here, boy?
Hell no, they only got their ass jumped.
That's what I'm saying. They weren't.
No, but they took them from there.
No, they sold them.
I mean, but they still got took from where they was at.
So who called?
Right now, hold on. Wack calling in. We love.
Yeah, where that nigga is? Where he at, bro?
He right here. He can hear you.
Hey, yo, Lux, why you keep speaking out of turn on shit, bro? Like a nigga.
What did I do?
Beat your ass, homie.
What did I do?
Stop saying my name on lives, bro.
What did I?
Or you get fucked up, nigga.
What did I say?
Talking about I told you Jay Reed was coming to meet me at
No,
that's not. Bitch ass nigga.
That's not what I said. Why are you? Don't let
nigga,
the.
I just heard
Don't
you
let
say
the.
that, nigga. I just
No,
was talking
no.
to you 2 months ago.
No. I said
you a no. Nigga
no.
about Jay Reed.
No. That's not what I said.
My name. Look, listen, bro. Stop playing with my name.
That's not what I was saying, Wack.
But nigga, what you saying then, nigga?
No, and I said, look, I said that's the narrative for a while. I never said Wack knew.
You said Wack did say that.
No. Oh no, I got taken
Nigga,
out
I
of
just looked
context.
at it. You
kinda-
weird ass.
I think he did say that.
Is that what I said?
You did. You
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
ass.
yeah,
nigga.
yeah. You said
Stop uttering my name, nigga.
Wax said. You said that's what.
And
Wax
that's
said.
what and then Luce
No,
asked me what
I said what Wax said on the air.
Stop. Hey, nigga, I just started talking to you 2 months ago.
No, I didn't. I wasn't talking about. I literally said what was said on the air. And if I said it wrong, like watch the whole
Nigga,
clip.
you said Wax said, listen.
Bro, I
done
did
said
not
it
say
20
that.
times. I don't know Jay Reed. You know what's crazy about this stupid ass Loose Cannon? He must ain't read the police report. If he reads the police report, right, he tells on himself, you don't want to put the video out. You did that. Now, my meeting was with Adam, Mozzie, Travis Ford. That's it.
Right, and that's literally what I said.
Now,
That
let me
Wax
tell
was
you
there.
what Loose Cannon didn't know.
I didn't say
I'ma
anything
keep it
about
gangster.
Loose Cannon
Let
knowing
me
or
tell you
not.
what he did know, right? Because I put it up on my Instagram channel. What Loose Cannon didn't know is me and Mozzie had closed the deal a month prior. I keep telling y'all, and I done told the world this, I already knew Loose was on some snakes. We already, go look at my Instagram. It's 3 names, me, Mozzie, and R&B. Loose ain't nowhere on there. Go look at the date. 11/21/2024. So if me, Mozzie, then already closed our deal. And Mozzie just didn't win and did a thing yesterday saying, I don't know you. You ain't never been part of my company. What the are you talking about? You up there December 26th to do what? Now what Loose don't understand, since you want to talk, hey, you little ass, I asked you 50 times, how the fuck did Jay Reed get up there? You sat there and told the world you don't know. But yet Jay Reed got phone records he didn't turn in showing that you called and texted him between the hours of 4:30 and 6:30, sending him the address to come up there. So you the stupid ass, which makes us know that you's a rat. Because ain't no that got attempted murder over his head that's on a video that he released ain't worried about it. He ain't gonna be worried about that. So
Nah,
at the end of the day, Lush, your problem is you always speaking up on business that ain't yours and you be misspeaking, bro. Like stop playing with my name.
no, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to say it like that,
what
bro.
you mean it like? Stop
No.
playing with my name, bro.
I wasn't playing with you.
Cause
I was
nigga,
trying
we
to
was
defend
somewhere else,
you.
Lush.
To be honest with you,
Bro. Hey, bro.
I was trying
you
to
sat
defend
there
you.
and said, Wax said he was supposed to meet with Jay Reed.
no,
You a
not supposed to
motherfucking
meet with
lie,
Jay
you
Reed.
bitch-ass nigga.
Okay, bro, chill. No, what I was trying to say was
Now
that
watch
Wax.
this. Now let's address the elephant in the room. How did Loose Cannon get to No Jumper that day?
Travis.
Oh, you know everything else, you weird ass
Travis?
nigga. How did he get
Travis?
to No Jumper that day?
Travis. That's what he said,
No,
right?
fuck no. No. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, Travis didn't
What me and
come.
Travis figured out. Let me tell you what me and Travis figured out. Right? Yo, check this out. I called Travis at 3 o'clock. I said, yo, Mozzie just called and canceled. Said he can't make it, do another time. So there's no need for you to come up there because you was only coming up there about that business. He like, right, okay, love. Now, guess what? Loose Cannon calls the nigga at 5 o'clock asking him what time you gonna be here. What does that tell you? If I didn't cancel Travis at 3, but Loose Cannon to call that what time he gonna be there, that tell you who was Wack not communicating with.
Loose.
Okay, so why is Loose coming to No Jumper that day?
he was supposed to drop off. I heard you say he was supposed to drop off a
Oh,
cake.
here it comes.
Cake.
Why?
He was supposed to drop off a cake or something, right?
Nah, nigga.
Christmas present.
Oh, Christmas
I'ma show
gift
you why
or-
he coming to- hey, is Aunt Hefe in there?
Yeah, we all in me and Hefe, Jaleesa and Lush.
Aunt, check your text. I'm gonna show you why he came to No Jumper that day.
Oh,
Then, hey, listen, see one thing about Wack is I've been playing with snakes all my life. I keep everything I need to fight a snake. You ass, that's you and Adam. What the text message say?
What up? I'm dropping
Hey,
off.
kid,
What
I'm
up?
gonna
I'm
bring you a gift 9 in the morning, right?
Yes, sir. I'm dropping off your Christmas gifts today at 5 p.m. when Wack get there, King.
Now watch this. How he know I'm gonna be there on Thursday at 5? Everybody know that, right?
That's what you should
Did he come with? Fuck no. Listen to me.
So Lush is just lying on you.
Listen, one thing about it, I got all my documentation. And when they pull the stupid phone records, it's gonna show you was the one calling and texting Jay Reed the whole time. I banged on Travis Ford. I'm like, bro, how this nigga get up there? Who is this? Wack, I don't know. He said Luce called me trying to get me up there. So Travis is thinking, I think the was trying to demo me. Because when he called me, he had no idea you had already canceled, which lets me know you ain't talking to the. I say, Travis, what did I tell you? You been told me the was a snake. I know he trying to lie to me. I don't mind keeping a snake close to me. I'm a wolf. The closer you are, I can wring your neck. I'm gonna keep you right here where I can see you. Now look at one thing he right about. Luce called me about the Dodge Network deal, right? He called me about the network deal. But if you look at the contract, who on the contract and who ain't? I played that bitch and that like the prostitute he is. Worked him like a Louisiana rib. Every move he thought he was trying to make, I was countering without him knowing I made it. So when the shit was all said and done, I'm looking at you from across the street. Bozo. Nigga, I've been doing this too long with a 5th grade education to beat me at anything.
Didn't, but
now you looking at the contracts, right? It says 11, 21, 24.
Wack.
He didn't even know the deal was done.
Wack, wait, the Jay Reed thing though didn't go left until Jay Reed was talking shit, I thought. Like it wasn't even gonna be like that.
Bro, listen. It's in the report. And Adam, when I'm in the thing, Adam calls me. He say, Wack, there's 2 people in the back lurking. I say, they ain't with me, because my people is with me. Right? You know my people the same people. I look at Luce. Hey, Luce, you got 15 up here. My people looking at Luce people. Really? Like, who is these? You got some outside? Adam say some outside. He said, let me go see it. In the report, he went out there. I said, let's shut the building down. It's over with. When we walked out, he called me to the back. When I get to the back, he said, Wack, what's the numbers on the shows and wooty-woo. I said, let me go on my phone and check. Jay Reed said in the police report. When I went to go to my phone, they start talking their little old talk. Right? But bro, this is where I'm at with it. I heard what I heard, and I heard a smack. I stepped back. That's crip business. Talking about what I'm going to get in the middle of it for. I don't know what the f is doing. That's their business. Because the minute I get in the middle of that, now my homies got to come off the wall. It's the way you lead your people. I'm not inserting myself in nothing. Ain't got nothing to do with me when I got gonna die from me. So the minute I get in the middle of it, and one of them is sworn to hit me or pull out a pistol, nigga, my homies don't know what's going on. So I move myself, let these men handle their business. Actually, my homie snatched me up and threw me in the car and locked it down. You don't see nothing peaceful or nothing with a flag over there playing with them what they was doing. Only thing I did with Jay Reed, what I'm mad about, is his ungrateful little ass, because I felt I saved his life when I seen that stupid ass finna do what he was finna do. And all y'all heard what I said.
Hey.
No, homie, don't do that, bro. What you doing? I mean, at the end of the day, let's keep it real. You never resisted. It was never a reason to go there, but if you listen to his wife, Gigi, she didn't put up 2-3 situations, even with Marley Marl, where this befriends people, get close to them, have them standing at the corner, pulls up regular and rushes them to try to get clout. It's 2-3 of them on the internet right now. This what he do.
That's crazy.
So Lush, stop lying.
Yeah, stop saying hey, Lush,
Yeah.
stop playing. What you might want to do, Lush, listen to me, bro. You might want to learn when to shut the up, bro, because you playing with names.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm just gonna be quiet.
Some real shit. Because it ain't like you ain't above and beyond getting stopped out, bro. Men is men.
Well,
I'm not almighty or whatever these little is. Hey, bro, stop playing with my name, homie.
Almighty. Bro, I was trying. I didn't mean to say something wrong. Fuck. Jeez.
Fuck you talking about what I did say. Big ass,
No, like,
bozo
look,
ass nigga.
what I was saying was, Whack. What I was saying is that
Hey, bro.
you knew there was a meeting. Like I didn't think that was.
He's still
Of
trying to
course
say
I
you
knew
in
it
it.
wasn't me.
I
knew
thought
it
that
wasn't
that was the
With
whole thing.
Mozzie, Adam, and Travis Ford.
Yeah, exactly. That's my whole point. But I
Me
didn't
and Mozzie done had 10 meetings. I'ma keep it gangster. This how it went. Mozzie say, Whack, I don't with that loose cannon. I say, okay, what he got to? He said, well, you know, Travis, I guess, know him or whatever. I said, well, at the time, I said, I don't fuck with Travis. I don't know him. I said, so what they got to do with it?
Man, bro, let me talk about this car accident. What up, Joe? My brother. Hey, let me tell y'all about this little car accident. Let me tell y'all something, man. Big Ghetto stayed outside, stood on business, made sure everybody was good, made sure everybody got out the car. The lady was crazy. She tried to fight me. I ain't mad at that. I don't care, man. I ain't tripping, man. I ain't tripping about this, man. I got insurance, registration, everything. I ain't tripping about no accident, man. Ain't nobody die. Everybody good. I stayed out there by myself and made sure everything was good, man. You feel me? I don't get no about none of that. She out there screaming, I'ma kill you. I'ma kill you. I'ma kill you. Then the police come. I'm by myself, bro. Here come the police. You feel me? Now she really going crazy because the police there. Now she in her bag. Now, oh my God, you a hoe. Ah. I'm like, yeah, all right. I'm like, yeah, okay. Okay, I hear you. I know you upset right now. That's cool. You got that, whatever. Then she get to saying, I'ma kill you. I'ma kill you. Nah, I look around. I look around. I see coming from everywhere. What you talk about? I see what coming from everywhere, man. So now, I'll tell these outside, if any one of you touch me out here, any one of you play with me out here, touch me, I got on chains and all types of stuff. I seen the video. Why they ain't put that part on there? It's a whole part. And listen, all that. I really was sick because I hope everybody was just all right, bro. That's all I'm saying. Everybody was good. I stayed, made sure everybody left. Uncle was straight, auntie good, she straight. Everybody good, man. Ain't nobody die. Ain't nobody get seriously hurt. Everybody straight, man. Everything good. I'm good. Ain't nobody ask me how I'm doing. I bust my lip. Ain't nobody about that. You feel me? I bust my lip, bro. Scrape my leg, all type. Still stayed by myself. Got out the car. Ain't wait till the police came. Jumped out. Stood on business. did what I was supposed to do. I stood on the business. You feel me? Only reason I walked away from the car because she get to tripping. Now she running up saying anything. So now I'm like, let me fall back, bro. Let me just fall back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me fall back, gang. And I fell back. You feel me? Waited till the police came. The police came. I got license, registration, proof of insurance, everything I need. I'm outside. I ain't going nowhere. I'm here. I ain't running from nothing. I ain't got no reason to run. I ain't did shit. And that was that. That's the video y'all see. But at the same time, as I'm looking around and as I'm noticing, I'm by myself when I get out the car. And I'm noticing that this lady keeps saying she gonna kill me and they gonna do this and that. I see running her up from every direction, man. Left, right, side to side. I'm by myself. She's screaming, I'm gonna kill you. I say, man, listen here. Listen here. If any one of you touch me out there, I'm gonna kill the whole family breed out this. If any one of you touch me, man, know y'all put your hands on me, I'm gonna set this off. I'll set this on fire. Ain't nobody getting away with putting their hands on me around this, man. If anybody touch ghetto out here, you know what's going on with me. Don't touch me, man. Don't even get too close to me. Talking about you gonna kill me. Don't play with me out here, man. Don't touch me, bro. Stay back.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. First time I ever started an interview with a bag of Doritos in hand. But we're in here today with the pride of Canada.
Big Five.
/ like the most hated, most like loathed by the government person I probably ever interviewed.
The mayor hates me.
Him specifically. Because you told him you needed to sit down.
And look what happened. He got kicked out because he cheated on his wife.
Really?
Yeah, he's not our mayor no more. We got a good lady as a mayor, Olivia Chow.
Oh, okay. So she's a good mayor because you just haven't had any altercations with her yet?
She don't want me in jail. That's a good lawyer.
But she said
That's
that?
a good mayor.
How do you know? I usually like paying off the mayor.
Huh?
I could see you paying off the mayor.
If I had a chance to pay off the mayor, I'll pay off the mayor.
No, that'd be hard. That'd be.
Why wouldn't I not pay off the
That's
mayor?
the difference between you and like the mafia.
I'm bigger than the mafia.
See?
GGG.
Well, they're like out of here.
We're out of here. Remember the niggas we sent out of here
We're out of here.
on a road trip?
Yo, so
I know what I mean. None illegal though.
just so people who are like really paying attention will understand, we're doing this on Sunday. Saturday was the day that we filmed the vlog in your neighborhood and then went to the club afterwards. So this is the day after that for anybody who wants to know where we're at in terms of our biochemistry.
Welcome to Toronto.
Yo, so nobody's ever really had the balls to come out here. I didn't think it was that big a deal until they started telling me that like nobody's down to do
They
this.
see the social media, they're scared.
Yeah, but even the vloggers like seem like they missed you. Like when America, like I saw Brandon Buckingham came out here, but you were locked up.
No, he hit me up one after I beat the body.
Oh,
He's like,
sorry.
can I come back? But he's a square. I didn't want to do with him.
He was shook.
I want Brandon in my hood. I know you. I don't know no Brandon.
Traveler Ross said that he was going to come, but then he got scared because there was a shooting like a week or two ago.
Innocents, people that can't defend themselves.
Really?
You know, it's so crazy. I did an IRL at Wonderland. It didn't even pull up.
So that's what happened. You were doing a live stream at an amusement park of some sort.
No, I told the world I was doing an IRL.
Uh-huh.
And then I announced it. I went to Wonderland, did the stream. While I'm doing the stream, they went to the hood and killed a man in a wheelchair that I knew.
Mm-hmm.
That can't defend themselves and shot a 40-year-old, let me tell you something, 40-year-old guy, a girl. You gonna claim that stuff?
That's crazy.
Is that street?
I don't know, but I mean,
Is that true? Is that street?
to just shoot a bunch of random people, I'm not going to lie, in LA. Stupid Young.
What's up, Adam?
What's going on, G? I'm live on No Jumper with your man, Munchie B, right now. Stupid Young.
What's up, Adam?
What's going on, G? I'm live on No Jumper with your man, Munchie B, right now.
Oh, yeah. What's up with it? Who? With who?
Munchie B.
Munchie B, the man who been speaking on me for no apparent reason and saying shit that don't even make sense. What's up, Munchie?
Oh shit, I ain't too much. What don't make sense, my G?
You just mad because me and Draco was boys and y'all didn't get along with Draco.
No, but
Won't you
I
tell him that? The team was never made on some talking about Asian breast stink, bro. Ain't nobody ever heard that except you.
So nobody ever heard, because they said it themselves, bro. So nobody heard the stinky chinky thing. They said it in their music.
Bro, they shit was based off.
That's where the name.
You know, in the hood based off some like take from the rich and give to the poor type shit, right? So I think that's where like Ralphie and them whole little thing came from. He called, Adam asked Ralphie where they come up with the little stink team shit, and he kind of confirmed that it was like, because Asians be having like a specific smell to them or whatever have you. But I do think Munchie's frustration stem from the relationship Stupid Young had with this, and that predates. You feel me? Whatever. Let's keep it lit though.
Right from. So I'm saying. So I just made that up.
Asians.
Huh?
Yeah, you just made that up. I mean, I know you blind, but goddamn.
All right, I know. All right, I get where you're going. You trying to throw some blows, but so I just made that up.
Yeah, you made that up.
So
made that up.
So
you know damn well because I fuck with Draco.
You tell him. So you think I'm.
You don't even know the history between me and Draco.
Okay, well, was y'all friends before it was the stink team?
Yes, we was homies way before he even made that up.
Okay, all right. So the name Stink Team. Do you know where it derived from?
I know what it means, bro, but it don't got nothing.
Okay. So hold on.
Do with Asians breast stink.
Hold on. So if you know what it means, how do I sound stupid?
Bro, you sound dumb.
He feel like you trying to throw like a monkey wrench in the game, or trying to like turn him against a homie when he already, like I say, bro, he don't kind of. It's not like he turned his back on his peoples. He from the ghetto. It's the same kind of thing when so-called black people, right, that come from the inner cities or the ghettos, they be okay with other races or whatever. How you saying, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we got this common. You know what I'm talking about? So I feel like that's why it wasn't like he was trying to turn his back on his peoples, but I think Munchie was trying to just point out the contradictions. You cool with these who was like exploiting your people or, doing whatever to your peoples, this, that, and the third.
Because when you was speaking about me, opening your mouth about me, you said, oh, they got that term from Asians breath stinking. They didn't get that term from that.
Okay, where did they get it from?
It got something to do with Asians, but it don't got something to do with our breath, you dumb idiot.
All right, so let us know. What they got to do with?
Oh, I don't want to say too much on
I know, because you're trying to make it turn to a back and forth. I'm not going to do that.
I'm not trying to make it turn
No. This is going to be a learning experience for the viewers.
The that you're talking about is...
Okay, if it's enlighten us.
Nah, that's not my job, bro.
Why that, bro? Hold on. You your origins, bro. You could tell me better than the viewers could tell me.
Okay, see, this is where you.
Okay, bro, isn't that? Hold on. So since you don't want to tell us,
correct you. When Adam was trying to correct you, everybody know what Stink Team was about. They know everybody was flocking Asians, making chinks bleed and all that. Everybody know what that term means, bro.
So you try to correct me, Adam?
He was trying to correct you. He was trying to.
Hold on.
Hey, Stupid Young was up there talking spicy. Munchie was trying to show some maturity, which is the opposite of what Adam wants from this platform. That's why he called blood in the first place. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, I understand it, but you, nigga, it's maturity, but what? It ain't finna be too much. Bruh.
Not the fresh off the boat Asians. There's different type of Asians, but you so
man, Asians, black is black. Hey, hold on. All right, so hold on.
Asians got like how many different countries, bro?
Okay,
it's not all the same shit.
So what you saying? He not talking about your type of Asians?
Yes, exactly. There's East Asian, there's Southeast Asian. Do you know the difference?
Man, bro, your people's your peoples. Hey, that's like saying 607 said Unc. I mean 607 said slob, but he not dissing all of them.
No, look, check it out. So look.
That's just like the boy saying the Trey word, respectfully not saying all of them.
No.
Asian is Asian.
It's like this. It's like this. It's like how you got Africa, you got the Africans, they look at African Americans different. Asia, that's a continent. You got
Africans look like African Americans,
bro.
nigga.
Listen to me, bro.
They don't.
Listen to me, bro. I'm trying to tell you how I go. Because in races,
Black is black.
like you was just making it.
And then not only that, bro, like I said, going back to this, who like if you nigga, you can be Asian, Mexican, whatever, how you grow up in the hood. It's you and really, bro, it goes back to the whole 99%. It's 1% of the world doing good. The rest of the 99% is niggas. And I think that's where Stupid Young coming from with it. Like, nigga, I grew up. I'm trying to make a chink bleed too. You know what I'm talking about? Not like it ain't nothing personal. It's just a product of their environment and their circumstances trying to make it out, bro. You feel me? It's not like it was. With some racist shit, it go back to them not believing in banks and having money and then having precious metals, this, that, and the third. It wasn't no racist shit. I see where Munchie was trying to go with it, but that was the wrong way. And then he supposed to bless blood. Yeah. You talking about what?
About how when I was talking about the black and Mexican, how racist, how racist each other. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Asia is a country. They got Chinese, they got Japanese, they got Koreans, they got different.
A man by the name of Jay Reed has announced that he's suing No Jumper for $50 million.
You know, some people could be mad. I'm mad too. I'm mad he put his hands on me. I'm mad that he did this for content. And then to top it off, go around like his content or something. Like you got an action-packed movie or something. All right. We'll pay the actors then. You know what I mean? Pay the actors then. That was in that action-packed movie. I need mines off the dribble. Thought I wasn't. Thought I wasn't. 50 mil. Damn near glasses almost came. 50 mil almost came off when I said that.
The action-packed movie that he says he needs to be paid for is the viral video that was circulated about 6 months ago where Loose Cannon would discombobulate in every membrane on his body. Loose Cannon pistol whipped him. Loose Cannon gave him a concussion. Loose Cannon stripped him butt booty naked. Loose Cannon gave him several beats. I'm talking about Vegeta punch combos and left him unconscious near No Jumper. Not at No Jumper, but near No Jumper. In the police report, he told the police that he was at No Jumper for a business meeting with Wack 100, Adam, and Loose Cannon. And when he got there, he was lured outside by Loose Cannon before being viciously attacked by Loose Cannon and multiple men and robbed and stripped. And his homie was also robbed, stripped, and left unconscious. To file a police report and do all that snitching already shows this dude is going all the way. Because he's already very content, it looks like, with his decision to be labeled a snitch and to give up his gangbanging career. He's going all the way because he believes he's going to get $50 million out of No Jumper. But the question is, will all that snitching pay off? I feel like there's a couple components here that really decides on whether or not this dude will be successful suing No Jumper. The components are who invited you to No Jumper. Because if Adam invited you and you come and then you got viciously beaten up in No Jumper, you're probably entitled to compensation. If an employee invited you and you came to No Jumper and got a beatdown, you're probably entitled to compensation. But if somebody not associated, not linked, not employed by No Jumper invited you, then it's kind of hard to say No Jumper is responsible. Secondly, where did this take place? Did this take place in No Jumper during business hours or outside of No Jumper in an alleyway that's shared by multiple buildings around No Jumper? That's also a component. And the other component here, and I do believe it's really important, and that is, do Jay Reed have proof that he was invited to that business meeting? Because the business meeting that he claims was with him, Adam, Wack, and Loose Cannon was actually with Wack, Loose Cannon, and the Dosh Network. Now, Jay Reed is claiming that he was a representative for the Dosh Network, that he was invited to do business on behalf of the Dosh Network. Wack 100 and others is claiming the meeting with the Dosh Network and Wack 100 was canceled. It was not supposed to happen. They canceled that day because the CEO had something to do. They had no idea that Jay Reed was supposed to come. And if Jay Reed was there, it's because Loose Cannon invited Jay Reed to come. But Loose Cannon is not a no-jumper employee, nor had anything to do with this Wack 100 and Dosh Network situation. Loose Cannon was going to be somebody who was just there and present because maybe he wanted to talk about his own situation with Dosh Network. So proving this is going to be an uphill battle for Jay Reed, because the CEO of Dosh Network has came out and said that Jay Reed has nothing to do with Dosh Network. Jay Reed isn't a Dosh Network representative, and he has no idea why Jay Reed was at No Jumper that day, but it had nothing to do with Dosh Network and the meeting that was scheduled with Wack 100.
So, yo, check it out. It's your boy Mozzie, CEO of Dosh. I just wanted to address some shit with the Jay Reed situation. Jay Reed, stop the capping online, man. You had no dealings with Dosh. You're not a part of Dosh. I met you one time. That was it. I don't even know. You came with some people that I know, with Travis, you know. But as far as you saying you had dealings with Wack 100, with me, you had no dealings with us. So whatever situation you got going on with Loose Cannon or whatever happened or whatever whatnot went through has nothing to do with Dosh, nothing to do with us at all. None of my dealings and partnerships and nothing to do with that, man. So change the narrative, bro, because you're capping.
Selling cocaine in this world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all that trapping sure would help a lot. But wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you want to go where everybody sells cocaine. Boom, 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 boom. Overhaul.
Guess who's busy? Guess who? Wrist on wet. Stumbled on a 6-pack. I'm like, let me get that. Shot his mama house up. Now he don't get back. You fucked the money up. Go. Now he don't get back. You want the full joint?
Hey, have him out there, call my youngest screaming shoot. Yeah. I made 100,000 off of type beats. Me and my niggas, we do it like Nike. She asked me if I said I might be. She hitting my phone, wanna bite me. She want my money, I don't think she like me. I like my fat real fight. Because I could comb my hair to be a damn hairline, bro. It don't matter, nigga. I still got facial hair, nigga. And I still got fades, all type of shit, man. Leave me alone. But today, man, we shooting a music video in the hood, man. We going back to the trenches, man. You feel me? I'm gonna show a lot of you niggas. Well, I ain't really showing y'all shit. I'm just showing y'all all the niggas I grew up with. You feel me? Everybody that I surrounded myself with, all my personal homies. Everybody that's coming, I told everybody too, I'm not for the show. I'm not trying to prove a point to niggas, so don't bring any random niggas just because they from the city, you feel me? Don't bring no random niggas, man. Only one niggas I know personally, that I grew up with, I trust, you feel me? Had a little low for me. I don't really got too much on me. I just got a little 5,000 on me. You feel me? Nigga, I don't like to bring all that shit, you feel me? I can, don't get it fucked up, I can, but there's no point, you feel me? My everybody ain't up the same as me, you feel me? You gotta be considerate for other niggas, you feel me? Like, all my niggas got money for sure, but like, you know, you don't want to flex in front of niggas, man. That shit not cool. You feel me? Especially if you fuck with niggas. I ain't flexing on my niggas.
Get on my knees.
But yeah, we finna Pop to the city, man. I got my niggas outside, you feel me? Just really, this vlog really just gonna show y'all kind of like, well, not even show y'all, just give y'all a sneak peek, not even a sneak peek, but like just a little peek into a nigga life, you feel me? How I grew up, you feel me? Who I grew up with, you know, because I feel like a lot of y'all niggas just be thinking like, just like this year, like this shit just a joke or something, you feel me? As far as like who I be around, like I don't, like me, bro, I'm in a different bracket with this internet stuff, you feel me? So I'm not gonna hang around hood niggas all day. I'm not, like, that's not, it'd be different if I was not doing YouTube, you feel me? But a nigga do YouTube, so I can't be with them niggas every day, you feel me? Like, that's how it is, you know? But definitely, when I make that call, it's there, you feel me? It's there, you feel me? But also, I don't like to glorify that shit, you feel me? It's nothing to glorify, you feel me? Except, only thing I could say,
Drummer gang, let's go.
What up?
Man, it's super dope. My boy Jay Cinco, he's a big YouTuber. You know, shout out Jay Cinco. I watch a lot of your content. Been knowing about you for a while, but never knew that Jay Cinco was a fellow Compton native, bro. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, he's huge, and then he's right here breaking down, you know, things that I understand completely what this man just said. So I'm gonna rewind a little bit and let you hear it for yourself.
I like to show it for us just to be relatable, you know.
Feet on my knee.
But yeah, we finna pop to the city, man. I got my niggas outside, you feel me? Just really, this vlog really just gonna show y'all kind of like, well, not even show y'all, just give y'all a sneak peek, not even a sneak peek, but like just a little peek into a nigga life, you feel me? How I grew up, you feel me? Who I grew up with, you know, because I feel like a lot of y'all niggas just be thinking like, it's like this year, like this shit just a joke or something, you feel me? As far as like who I be around, like I don't, like me, bro, I'm in a different bracket with this internet stuff, you feel me? So I'm not gonna hang around hood niggas all, like that's not, it'd be different if I was not doing YouTube, you feel me? But a nigga do YouTube, so I can't be with them niggas every day, you feel me? Like, that's how it is, you know? But definitely, when I make that call, it's there, you feel me? It's there, you feel me? But also, I don't like to glorify that shit, you feel me? It's nothing to glorify, you feel me? Except, only thing I could say, I like to show it for us just to be relatable, you know? To relate. I just like to, you feel me? The only time I really show is like, you know, to show niggas like, damn, this nigga, you feel me? I hang out with that same crowd, or I came from that same crowd, you feel me? You know, at the end of the day, my niggas love that I don't be around them, you feel me? They love that shit as far as like, you know, I'm on my own path, I'm trying to do my own thing. When we do come together, you know, it's like, damn, like, you know, I could bring the success and share it with them. So that's kind of what I want to start doing with my niggas, you know, start sharing this shit. For me, go back to the trenches, shoot music videos, have my niggas in it, you feel me? Then when they do their rap shit, you feel me? Get them, they do their rap shit, you know? They'll be in the loop, they'll be in the algorithm, you feel me? Because they be in the nigga shit. So, you know, I'm gonna give a lot of niggas platforms today as far as like, you know, let them speak to y'all and introduce themselves and, you know, all that shit, man. But today overall just gonna be a good day, man. You know, we trying to have a good shoot, you feel me? I can't really say too much, man. That's really all we doing today. We just got
I get it 100%.
Today we just got a video. So, for me, if you're new to the channel, man.
Shout out Jay Cinco, man. I already fucked with your shit, but now I fuck with you even more, knowing you're a Compton native for sure.
Today we just got a video shoot. So, for me, if you're new to the channel, man, make sure to like, subscribe, make sure to comment on this video. One good thing.
Support Jay Cinco.
Today we just got a video shoot. So, for me, if you're new to the channel, man, make sure to like, subscribe, make sure to.
Michael, every time I see Mike, what's the deal, buddy? How you been?
See if you got one. Oh, you hit the extension cord.
I don't know what part of the city he's from. Don't look like on the side I'm from. But shout out Jay Cinco, man. Fellow Compton native. All right, we got Drummer in the building. Drummer, what's going on, man?
Ain't nothing, King. Just chilling, trying to see what's cracking on the news you can use tonight. You know, I got to chime in, see what's going on.
Yep.
I missed last night, so I'm like, nah, I can't miss it again.
Yeah. I know you was busy. I stayed up, but I didn't do nothing yesterday. We had knocked out the radio show, so we put out episode 2 of the. It went from a radio show to a talk show, because I think me and you would be best to do the radio show together, just off the fact that you've already have experience doing it. You done it for so long, so much, that you kind of got it down to a T. And I know the quality of it is going to be dope, and the concept is going to be dope. And when people listen to it, it's actually going to sound like what you listen to on Hot 97 or anything else. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
So I'm just like, yeah, we're not going to half-ass it, but we can do it the right way. So, yeah, I got some extra equipment coming just specifically for that. So I really can, like, tap into that for real. Looking for me a little program so I'll be able to do something like that myself when I put these talk shows together.
Right.
But yeah, man. Drummer, man, go and tell the people about that catalog you dropping in the clothing line, man. Let's tap in. Let's talk about it.
Well, it's not really my clothing line. It's actually a place, a hub for other people, other designers to sell their clothes and try to put people on and start moving around in that whole black fashion, that black fashion category, that whole world that is completely unseen and untouched. So I'm gonna have everything on the shelf from all the little guys. There's gonna be a place of camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? You can even buy CDs. You remember when you used to go to the old clothing stores? And like, we don't even have clothing stores like that no more, really. You know what I mean? So we used to go to the clothing stores. They had the CDs in the front. You could buy CDs, posters. You could buy your artist's favorite T-shirts or hats, and you know what I'm saying? Like that part, man. You know, so that's basically what's up with the clothing and the e-commerce, the online store. I'm not gonna really get into the mentioning it yet and putting it out there until everything is done. It's actually built already, but I ain't really put it out there. I want more designers to get involved, more fashion people and more stylists, stuff like that. So then it can pretty much hold itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what ideas do you think you have that is gonna make this radio show pop? Do you have any like ideas of what people are gonna be able to look forward to listening to?
Well, for one, I think it's truly authentic to have a radio show that's gonna be on the caliber that it's gonna be on, which focuses primarily on the local artists, the unsigned artists, the artists that people would never hear in this type of lineup. And yes, there will be major artists on the lineup as well. A lot of people that that I know from the industry and over history and stuff like that, that's also down to spin and visit and promote and interview and so on and so forth. But it's a unique place. I mean, I honestly haven't really necessarily. I've seen a lot of podcasts, seen a lot of this, a lot of that, but I've never really seen a real serious hub or a home or radio station that really focuses on the unsigned artists. The artists nobody would ever hear. Like I'm calling out everybody, whether it's your first record or your 18,000 record. We love you and we're here to support you and give you spins and possibly get on there, man, and work together, meet other people. It's gonna be online as well. So networking, that part. Like you like that artist, reach out to them. We're gonna have everybody in the chat. Everybody that I play, I'm gonna try to get their info so I can put it in the chat for the chat. so everybody can see who's who, and it just network, man. We don't have nowhere where we get together and create that camaraderie with all like-minded people in the same space.
Right. And it's going to be accessible, a radio station that's accessible to the artists and the fans.
Absolutely. And when you come on and you say, yo, can you do this? Can you play this? Can you put this in the lineup? Yes. That's what it's for.
That's what it's there for. And it will be on all platforms, people. So you'll be able to listen to it in your cars, audio based. You can listen to it at home if you want to watch it. But it's definitely for the person that's taking long trips, on the commute to work, people who like to listen to talk radio and listen to music, new music on the radio. I don't think this has ever been done before, Lindrum. I think this will be a first.
Right. I mean, it's like there's a lot of people, man, in this music game and in this world that are dope. And I'm not just talking about American artists. I'll be playing artists that, that I've dealt with from Japan, from London, from Dubai, from Africa, Afrobeat, you know what I mean? All the way to Germany, you know what I'm saying? R&B, funk, you'd be surprised, but it's, just somewhere for us, for them people. So many dope people we never heard before. So that's what I'm trying to call. And, I've been doing little campaigns where I'm just looking at different artists on Instagram, on Facebook, here, there, everywhere. And I'm actually, putting their music in my stories, sending them a shout out and stuff like that, trying to create a relationship to where when I really, really try to take this thing to the next step, I have a very dope, eclectic group of individuals that's ready to get down with the station.
Oh man, that's dope. So yeah, we got to lock in with that. I'm definitely looking forward to starting to cook up that, man. That's like number one on my list right now is to cook up that. We already got the talk show going. I think I'm gonna try to get Campo to do the sports on there. That would be dope. If we could do sports on there, that would be super dope. Or something, something in another lane.
Yeah. Like for instance, the radio show will have segments like, we might do a prank call. We might have a comedian on. We might have, we might have a stylist on showing their latest creations. And, I'm even putting letting DJs have a small segment of the show and, introduce certain DJs and stuff like. So it's pretty much everything, fashion, music, hip hop, R&B. So, everything, that culture mix. I want graffiti artists, tags, everything, man. Like, it's all about that place, man, that love, that I guess you could say that cultural euphorium, emporium.
Facts. That's going to be super dope. I'm looking forward to it. I know it's going to sound great. That's my whole thing, is the quality of it. I know it's going to be great. It's going to be great music. We're going to try to load up about 10 songs on there, put some commercials, a little commentary in between, make it about an hour long. And that should be good right there. About 45 minutes. And knock that out. That should be dope. Super dope.
Yeah. So I'd invite everybody, man. Come on out. Hit up your boy at Lindrum Entertainment or holla at Surf God. You know what it is. Holla at news you can use. And sign up. And it's nothing. It's love.
Yeah, y'all gotta go check out that Lindrum catalog too. We've been dropping a lot of music on that Lindrum catalog. So if you're looking for the music, hit the Lindrum catalog. Go tap in with Lindrum. Hit the links in his bios and make sure to tap into that Lindrum catalog.
Yeah, the catalog is going up as we speak. It consists of 1,000 or more tracks. I will be collaborating with artists and letting them pick the track that they want. You can actually go now to Apple Music, iTunes, whatever you use, Spotify, whatever, YouTube, the Invisible Man
Is he visible or invisible? Which one?
It's Invisible Man.
Yeah, invisible, y'all. So hey, people don't know how to spell invisible. You gotta tell people how to spell invisible, man. You gotta use short words.
INVISIBLEMAN. 2 words.
Yeah, see, most people ain't getting that one.
Entertainment. Hopefully you know how to spell entertainment. Lindrum Entertainment, man.
I told Lindrum he gotta make everything. I told him,
yeah, man.
It's simple.
Just go look it up. Catalogs are going up right now, man. It's all over the place. Spotify, go ahead and lock it in. And then just reach out to me. The email, you can reach out to me if you want to collab on one of the tracks, is Lindrum at Ymail. LYNDRUM at ymail.com. That's it. Same as the name.
It's right there. Y'all can see if y'all see where I'm pointing at. That's how you spell everything because everybody can't spell that good. I have to realize that. That's why my name is real simple. If you can't spell big, surf, and God, then shit. So.
May God help you.
Good God help you. Lindrum is very simple. Lynn, L-Y-N. I mean,
L-Y-N with a drum.
With a drum. I mean,
7 letters. Simple. 7 letters, man. Because I am the 7th child.
Invisible, I don't feel like everybody can spell invisible. Because people don't use that word on a daily basis. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, you can look me up. Also, this track's on TikTok, man. You can look me up. I broke it down also for people, you know, in different places. Just look up I am.
There we go. See, he simplified it.
Period M. Period. I.M. That's it. Producer. Yeah. I am producer. That's
some long words though people know how to spell, like Mississippi. Like people learn, I don't know, MISSI, SSI, PPI. People remember that shit.
Yeah, the song.
Boy, you name yourself excellent or exuberant. Words people don't use every day. Boy, you're like, they say my name is Excellent Master P or some shit. Boy, it's over for you.
Hey, but look, bro, look, at the end of the day, man, if you got a phone, there's no reason in the world you should ever need to know how to spell anything.
Oh, shit.
With Google in the palm of your hand. You got Google in the palm of your hand and you worried about spelling something.
It happens like that, man. I'm telling you. It happens.
Hey, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
You can be surprised. Happened to me sometimes. I misspell. I text fast, so sometimes I mean, you know, it happens. It happens to the greatest of us. But on a lighter note, the state of music. I haven't been like, okay, Kendrick won about 10 awards the other day for every category that was possible against everybody you could think of. And I was just thinking, well, who else put out some music in the last year since that Drake beef that stood out as big as that song? Like, can you think of it?
No, but this is what I was telling you. But prior to this situation, I said to you, you want to know who's going to be the best, the biggest next thing, the best next thing is the person that comes out and does something completely different from everybody copying each other.
Wait. But he used Kendrick used the Draco, I'm going to say energy, just so nobody get mad. We know that was Draco's style.
I mean everything. Like
that's not original.
Ain't nobody. Wasn't nobody coming out really spitting. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying spitting. I'm saying giving you something to think about. You know what I mean? You know, you just breaking stuff down and really putting a technique to it. With things you got to dig into to get the full meaning, but it's so powerful when you dig
it to the next level for sure.
Yeah, man, taking it to the next level, like not all this surface crap, man. Making people think a little bit, like, damn, what did he say? What does that mean? And then you want to know what it means. You go look, and then you realize he just created this whole battlefield around this dude's everything.
Drummer, how long ago was I playing Draco for you? and telling you that Draco was the next big thing. And if he would have got into this, what I took it as, if Draco wouldn't have died and he got into it with a beef with a Drake or somebody like that, that's exactly what they were gonna get. And he was the king of creating his own lingo, and people still don't know what half the shit he was talking about mean. They don't even know what they barely know what the label, how he, they still trying to figure this shit out. The people know
that back door.
But I'm gonna give flowers what the flowers is due. Shout out, RP Draco the Ruler, because if it wasn't for this artist being inspired, if Kendrick wasn't inspired by that, what we would have got, no, Not Like Us, because the first 5-6 records was authentically Kendrick. And if you ask me, I felt like Drake was winning. Drake was killing them up until Not Like Us. Not Like Us gave that energy. It would sound like what LA sound like.
So he decided to stop being surface, and he went deep and cut his jugular. This is what I'm talking about. Go deeper than just your average stuff.
Let me show you how calculated it was.
Everybody's saying the same thing. Like
I'm going to tell you how calculated it was.
Say the same stuff. Everybody's saying the same stuff. This girl, that move. I look at my flaws. Look at this. Look at that. No, he broke down history and movements and beating the label's logo.
How calculated this was, though. It was so calculated to the point where the only big artist that showed Draco love when he was alive was who? Who was the big artist that showed Draco love before he died?
I don't know.
It was Drake.
I ain't really follow it like that.
Yeah, I follow it because it's my job, people. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hip hop historian. I know what I'll be talking about. And if y'all want to go do your research, then go do your research. But I'm gonna give y'all the history right now. I'm breaking it down. It's a long story.
What I'm talking about is something that would transcend all levels.
Reason for is because he went out the greatest. So in my mind, I'm like, well, Draco didn't have any beef with Drake because they were cool, and he's the only big artist that tapped in with the underground to put him on another pedestal to give him the leverage. Kendrick wasn't giving, Kendrick never even really gave Draco a shout out or anything. I just felt like the world said, hey, bro, hands down, you use that man's style. Now, I think that was paying homage by him using the sound and using the lingo. You get what I'm saying? But, politics in LA probably drove him not to be able to give him the shout out that he probably deserved. But the world knows that's what that energy was. And, it was great. It was great tactics. Like, it was well thought out. I'm going to use the person you're cool with, who's RIP now. I'm going to use his style to defeat you. Because he was the true king of LA after Nipsey. Hands down, it was Draco. So by Draco not being alive anymore, it left a gap in the West Coast to say, well, who's that nigga? Because Kendrick, you've been that dude since 2010. So we're talking about the new wave. But Kendrick was able to reinvent himself with the young niggas, with the YNs. Because Draco was the leader of the YNs. Don't matter what us older people think anymore about. They don't care about what we think is cool. Young people create the cool because we're not on TikTok doing the dances. We're not going to the pop-up shops. We're not the ones at these concerts. So they're the ones creating the great artists. So the people's champ was Draco. And I just felt like that moment gave Kendrick his crown back. Like if he wasn't the king of the West Coast before, he's definitely the king of the West Coast now. And now he don't just got the older crowd who grew up to his music and was listening to him when he got with Dr. Dre. Now he got the young niggas that's 15, 14, 16, 17. So now when he put out that next album that's going to be conscious and original, authentic Kendrick, people will give it a listen. My opinion.
Yeah.
Because West Coast,
broke them all, man.
West Coast music consists of like, you know,
Broke them all. If you think about it, the whole game is about picking up the last torch and taking it and flipping it and make it be better than it was when the last person dropped it off. So just like with sampling, somebody pick up that Kanye, ask Kanye, I pick up this record, flip it into this, pick up where they left off and turn it into something else. But it has to be something groundbreaking.
Right. So
to sustain, if it's going to sustain, it has to be groundbreaking, period.
Yeah. So that's kind of what happened in like 2015 when Draco hit the scene with DJ Mustard. And, you know, Draco predicted this whole thing, you know, that it would be an album. He wouldn't be around. He didn't say if he would be alive or dead. And I'll show you the video. This dude predicted this shit to the T. He wouldn't be around, but then there would be this super big album that comes out with his style, produced by Mustard. And he didn't say what artist it would be, but he kind of predicted like how the mainstream was going to figure out how to get him out the way and steal his impact. So he probably wasn't the biggest global artist, but the impact in
wait. So you said
yeah.
Am I hearing conspiracy theories?
Am I hearing conspiracy theories here? I let the people be the choice of that. But I pay attention to detail.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
I follow the money. You know, when Kendrick won the Grammy, we seen Dr. Dre and Lucien Gringe in the crowd jumping like you know, they was rooting for him. But in the song he made against Kendrick, he called Lucien Gringe Drake's baby daddy or baby mama. So I'm super confused when y'all both signed to the same label. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, y'all both in bed. You know, it's so much conflict of interest with that situation. It was kind of like, you know, chess, not checkers situation. So, you know, it's a lot of theory there.
Right.
I wish these interviewers would ask the right questions. But I think before you even can get in the room with these people, they already tell you what you can't ask them. Or a motherfucker asked me to send him all the questions I was going to ask. I didn't even want to do the interview after that. So what, you could write down what you're going to say? Like, no, nigga, I want a real response. I'm not going to tell you what my questions are before I ask you. What the fuck kind of interview is that? That sounds like motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? What do you think about that? A person, can you show me your questions that you're gonna ask? What, like, look, man.
I think it's very AI-ish. I think it's very fake. It's fixed. It's performed, and I don't think it gives the audience an authentic expression and or response from the artist that they might know and love. Like, it just, I don't know. But you know what? It happens all the time. It happens in TV. It happens in, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they will act
wrong. You a weirdo.
Yeah, that's
able to hide it the whole time.
Right. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. And I think, I don't know. It boils down a lot of times to the fact that when it's damage control and PR relations and so on and so forth, public relations, it's about, like I said, damage control. And it's about not allowing people to carry on a narrative that's not about you. So people want to know what it is. But my thing is, I don't give a damn what narrative you want to bring. You're going to get the same answer whether it's rehearsed or not. It's just going to come off the top. I don't have to make up a lie for the truth. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta dress up the truth or rehearse the truth. You're gonna get what's gonna come out. That's it. And you're gonna get the truth. So I'm gonna say the same shit every interview. if that question comes up again, I'm gonna say it's because the truth don't change. So it's like, but if you want to doctor the truth and doctor it up and make it cute and nice, yeah, I guess. Go ahead.
Or you
But
don't
you know
want
what?
to sound ignorant. You know, some people really don't have
Right,
the
right, right.
brain capacity to be able to hold a conversation like this back and forth and answer.
But you know what? But you
politically
know what?
correct.
A lot of people do that because it's like some controversy going on, or they know and their staff or their team knows that they're not really good at one-on-one conversation or expressing themselves in an intelligent way that they can actually think through a natural conversation or a natural question and answer type thing.
Now, back to the conversation with the music, with the Not Like Us song. That's one song, bro. The whole album didn't sound like Draco's energy. I'm not gonna say that. A couple songs, couple different styles. You know, the Hey Now, Say Now. Yeah, we're gonna get at the stinks because we know what that come from. Hey Now, Say Now is some P terminology. You know, we know who used P terminology. We know who coined that and made those kind of phrases popular. That's like people saying bop on a record. We know where that came from. It's like certain coin phrases, we know where it come from. And if another person says it, you know, we know. Like, you know, I pay homage and I say to certain things on records all the time. So if somebody called me out, I'm definitely going to show love.
Right, but that's my point though. To do that much research and have that much knowledge, to be able to go and identify with this many realms and this many type of vibes of people and really dig into what the people were culturally in love with, to do that and grab all those necessary things and put it together, that's brilliance. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, you might have heard it. It might be, I don't care who created it or whatever the thing is, he thought of it to put it together to bring this many different people together to actually create something like that. That's the brilliance.
That's the brilliance. And you know,
so it doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. Don't nobody give a damn who the actual drummer, what was the actual drummer's name on the breakbeat of James Brown, Make It Funky, but it was the most used breakbeat in the world. Nobody gave a damn about the name of the drummer, the real drummer. So that's why I say it's about who's digging enough, who's loving the craft so much that they're reading and they're doing research and they're taking all these powerful points and putting it together in a beautiful layout, a beautiful orchestrated layout of a story that captivates you and keep you going all the way through.
Yeah,
that's the part. That's the brilliance. That's why I say he did something different. He went back, sat down, and thought of things that were so relevant that everybody could feel it, young to old. That's the genius.
Yeah,
that's the genius, and that's why I tell people stop doing all these surface ass records, bro. If you are really in it, you're already brilliant. All you gotta do is sit down for a minute and craft some craziness. But you know what I mean? Like, just, I don't know. I guess you get out of it.
Think about it though. It was already a cult following that was in love with that sound. So him putting that recipe together, it was automatic for the West Coast for sure.
Brilliant.
And his support. So he had no problem with people, like, you know, the support of that record on the West Coast was probably one of the most supported records since Hit 'Em Up. I put that record in my top 3 best battle songs of all time. I'll put Tupac first with Hit 'Em Up, and then I'll put Kendrick, and then you could go No Vaseline with me.
All right, let me ask you this. Do you think there were other artists that tried to do the Draco vibe when he passed away?
A million of them did it.
Okay, now, as you say that, here we go. I'm back to my point. Did either
On
one
his
of them
caliber?
do it?
No.
Nobody did it. This is what I'm talking about. That's the brilliance. Nobody really sat down and honored that shit the right way. So it could never be that. You know what I mean?
Kendrick took
And
that
then,
flow
and
to the
then
next
not
level.
only do you use these analogies and these cultural phrases and sayings and hidden words and this and that and the third, you're also building a story against an opponent using everything about him while doing this from them. Genius.
Super genius. He did it. He did it.
And
He did
I
it.
work with so many artists, I know what that looks like. Like it's a certain recipe. When you see it, you know it.
And he knew what he was doing if he put two and two together. So he knew
The
this
boy
would
is
keep
he's
the
a
name
genius.
alive. This will keep the name alive. This will keep the conversation going. And this would make a lot of people put a little bit more respect on the originator because he didn't get enough time to put out a big record like this. He never
Right.
did sign the deal. He did everything independently. It was
Right.
equally
So
yoked, which
he's not just gonna battle
mainstream
you.
artists.
He's not just gonna battle you and make jokes. He's gonna dissect your whole life against you.
I would have loved to see. I would have loved
That
to see
sets it apart.
Draco. I would have loved to see Draco sign the right deal and would have got Lucien Grange push to see what that would have been like. And Not Like Us is exactly what it would have been like. All he would have needed was one big record, and it would have been this pandemonium. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like Most Def. And people don't really like, you gotta dig in. Like you really listen to some of this stuff. Like if I had to, like right now, that's like, you know, Kendrick is dope. I love the way he goes deep. I love the way he metaphorically break things down and make people think again.
So Lindell, give me your top 3 diss records of all time.
Well, we know Kendrick.
You got Eminem.
We know Kendrick. Hit 'em Up.
Yeah.
Hit 'em Up was like I was sitting there with my mouth on the floor, like, what the?
This nigga he broke it down to a science.
I'm like, he's about to. This is gonna be crazy. You just went there, like you. Whoa, nigga! Yeah, there was no belt to go below. He just tore him up. So,
and the Nas and Jay-Z was dope, but I'm just saying, of all time, if you could pick three,
right.
It was the most just
And I
like,
was saying, yeah, that was like kind of monumental. Look, what was that dude's name? That went against LL. I think his name was Shine or somebody or.
No. I know exactly the guy who said he was gonna take the mic off of LL.
Take the mic off your arm. Ooh, I was like, what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that say a lot of this, that, and the third. But look, I'm talking about 3 that I know that people were just. It was like a regular radio play, not just great. You know what I'm saying? And look, you got to think about this. Back then, your diss record had to be bananas for it to become a mainstream hit. Yeah, we got a lot of artists today that get online and they are great battle rappers and they will tear your ass jazz. You know what I'm saying? But we talk about big records. So that's it. The Kendrick, the Tupac, and him and LL was going at it. And
after LL put out that one record.
And listen, the reason why I gave it to him was he was not only bold enough to go against one of the baddest MCs, he really, really was creative on that record and really was a contender. So that to me was, I salute, hands down, salute, period.
Because there's a lot of records out there. Like if we can add a couple more, I'm gonna say Nas, that Ether. If you listen to Ether right now, it's like, ooh, the beat, everything about Ether was perfect.
Yeah, that was amazing. But I'm just saying them ones that just jumped off the record. And you heard it everywhere, not just on the East Coast, not just here, not just there.
Worldwide.
Worldwide. It became a main play like the latest #1 record.
Yeah.
That to me is amazing. Those big impacts. And I love the art of sparring in hip hop. It's the true essence of what it was. Everybody was like, no, I'm the best. I'm the best. All right, grab the mic. It was never about hurting each other and all that. You know what I'm saying? It was never that.
That's why you don't get as many diss records as you should, because that shit turned into gunplay. People died behind this shit.
You can hurt each other on a record all day, but nobody ever heard it, you know what I mean?
You got local artists that you've never heard of in damn near every state in America beefing with each other. And
that's what I care about. That's all I care about. I want to go put the spotlight on them, those people.
But see, they're not just doing it for the sport of music. These people is really like, bringing up dead people. Like it went to a place of disrespect I've never seen before. You know what I'm saying? I've never heard before. And once it got there, I don't want to beef with none of y'all. I don't want to go back and forth with none of y'all.
Yeah. Nah. You really. I'm talking about great records. You want to make the list. It's got to be some great food. It's got to be some. I ain't telling nobody. You got to be.
That Kendrick record, that's borderline. Like the level of disrespect, other than Tupac saying he F Biggie's wife, the level of disrespect on Not Like Us is like crazy. The accusations is wild. I mean, them words, we can never be cool again.
Life changing.
Yeah. We never speak it again after that. Like you said, you standing on that? And my thing is, I just said this the other day. If he was lying, it would have been a lawsuit of defamation of character. I don't know what's the guidelines in music.
Yeah, but see, here we go. That's that fine line you want when you battle people. You can't battle somebody and then give them a rule book to play by of things they can't talk about. Don't put your hand on the stove if you can't stand the fire. You can't say, hey, I'm gonna diss you, but you gotta be nice. You gotta say nice things. You can't get too outrageous, okay? You better shut up.
Oh,
that's not hip hop. That's not battling. That's not hip hop.
That nigga, hey, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I know he was appalled when he heard that shit, and then for it to be global and everybody everywhere he go is singing it, it's gotta be like he just waiting. It's like, all right, man. It's been a year. Maybe it's gonna die out. But if it's one of those real club bangers that people really fuck with, because like you said, most diss records don't go that big. Like, oh, that was dope. But it don't be a radio phenomenon hit to where everybody can groove to it and dance. And if this is one of those records that's going to last 10 years and you're going to hear in the club for the next 10 years, what do you think of his career? How can you, it's an unforgettable moment.
Yeah, man, that's what I say. Yeah. It is what it is, brother. I just like the true sport. I like the true gladiator sport. And to me, you can't dictate what somebody's saying.
I totally agree. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. But it's some things that's like, okay, if you go in there, then wherever we go with it from there is like, that's like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't think after that song, if I see them two together and they shake hands, I'm going to say this shit was a setup and it was planned the whole time. Because I couldn't see myself ever being cool with somebody after they make those kind of accusations.
Yeah, no, I don't think a setup. I don't think you run the court for a setup.
We'll find out. Only time, because people have short attention span. And, Meek Mill went against Drake, and Drake did the back-to-back. But Drake didn't go as far as saying as I effed your wife or making outrageous accusations. It was just more like, nigga, your girl is bigger than you. That's basically what I got.
That's because that may be because there is no dirt. There was nothing he could go get.
There's a lot he could go get. He gets a lot he could go get because the whole internet is now saying that Meek Mills and Puffy been lovers and all kind of accusations. Oh, it was so much dirt.
I'm talking about Kendrick, somebody that don't drink, don't smoke, stay to himself. You never see him. You don't know nothing about him. You never see him. You never don't. He's not out there.
Okay, I'm saying Drake could have went there on Meek way harder if he wanted to. But where like, I don't know. Yeah. Kendrick, I guess we're gonna give him the pure soul, good guy. Good guy, Mad City, you know, niggas in Compton, bro, is different, period. Like, bro from Compton, like, not too far from where I grew up at. Bro's different. We're not gonna get it twisted. He did, you know.
And let me say this. Let me say this also. I'm not taking anything away from Drake. I love Drake. I love all of our MCs.
Drake is an amazing artist. We just, you know.
Yeah. I love black. I love black art. I love all of these brothers. But I'm just saying, some of y'all need to be careful who you bring to the stage. That's all. Shit. If you don't want that ass whipping, don't bring certain people to the stage. Period.
Well, look, all that we only can mention the two because if now Kendrick has put himself on the level of Drake with one record. And I don't know how that's even possible when Drake been running this shit for the last 10, maybe 15 years, and we never looked at Kendrick as equal to Drake. I didn't. I wasn't listening to Kendrick albums like I was listening to Drake. I still don't listen to Kendrick albums as much as I listen to Drake, even after the beef, because that's one song. It's not like you got multiple songs that I'm just into that I connect with. Drake got records where you could think about your bitch. You play that motherfucker record. You know, Drake got some shit that you could really relate to. It's real relatable. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's why it was so epic, because you can't take nothing away from either one of them. But one of them just came out a little bit more brilliant than the other.
He stepped into the lion's den is what happened.
Exactly. Come on, man.
He should
have. You can listen. I can listen. Listen, I can listen to Drake records, and I can tell he like the groove. He talk about what's happening. Yeah, he might say some things that touch the surface about people, low key, that other people in the industry don't know about. But then don't nobody really know what he meant. But that person know what he meant. But when I listen to Kendrick, I hear a lot of orchestration. I hear a lot of creativity that a lot of people aren't doing. And it's a mathematical thing. It's like I can sit down for 10 minutes and write a diss record. Or I can sit down for 3 months and write that same diss record. And it's going to have a bigger impact.
Well, we're not gonna spectate or speculate and say that he didn't do that at the drop of the dime. You got to think about this. All right, Drake does the record with what's his name? Because ever since then he's been his name ain't even coming to me. He a big dude. I fuck with him. Drake put the record out with what is his name? Because he bowed out of it. What's his name? Come on, give it to me.
You talking about yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Light skin cat.
Yeah. Shit. I know who you're talking about.
I forgot his name, bro. We are.
No, that was a smart move. Listen, he understood what I understand. That's not the one. You don't want to go there. And that's what you
bowed out. He was like, you know what? I've been knowing Kendrick since Wooty Woo. He made up whatever excuse he made up to bow out of it, which I understand. If you really fucked with this guy, there's no reason for you to get into a battle where you don't know where it's going. J. Cole. So Drake and J. Cole put out a record called Top 2 or Top 3, saying like basically we them top niggas. At the moment, for sure. Numbers wise, Grammys, even with Kendrick winning all this shit, I don't think he's got as many as Drake. Drake go platinum every other 3-4 months before this happened, right? Different song, super radio push. Every time you get in your cars playing, like, we're not gonna say he ain't been doing that for the last 10 years. We're gonna give him that for sure. Like last 10, crazy.
Kendrick said things about Drake that everybody been saying behind closed doors. That's why it's so impactful.
But it's like I'm saying the same things about Kendrick because it's like, well, you're in bed with the same company. So what are they doing for you? Are you just saying that this is talent? Or are you saying, are we being forced not like us?
See, that's just but that's what I'm saying. That's too technical. Ain't nobody really
don't think that deep though. I do because I study the game.
Too technical. That's too technical. If you got two artists on a label that's going at it,
we're gonna both put them on the platform and we're gonna see who
let me ask you this. Who's to say there was board meetings that they had words that it was or this or they had indifferences or who you don't nobody really know. So and at the end of the day, whether it was that or not, the whole premise here is two artists on the same label decided to go at each other. One tore a hole in the other one's ass and he cried about it. That's it.
That's true.
That's hip-hop.
And he damn near tried to sue his own label, which was a conflict of interest. All this is a conflict of interest, and that's why I say behind closed doors. Could have been a push. Like, how do we know Drake ain't tired of being that nigga? Imagine being the top nigga for 10 years. That could it don't mean shit to him. It means nothing.
Let me let you in on a little secret. Every major label that I ever seen and or know, whether the artists were in the same category or not, in some form or fashion, they were always competing with each other. They just took it to the whole old school understanding of hip hop where they battled and one lost the battle. It should have been like, yeah, all right, we on the same level, one love. I lost. Big deal. No what? Let's go. You know what I mean? But it got to the point where it was like, ooh, he took off the gloves. So now it's like, he did that to take over leadership. And that's a smart move. That's why I keep going back to the word genius. If you give him a crack, he going in the door. And Drake should have thought about that. Seriously, they both should have thought about it.
Don't let me speak too fast. I ain't gonna say that Kendrick is in bed with. I'm over here Googling it. But I don't know how.
This shit is about creativity, bro. For real, trust me. Even though he's on that label, this man still owns his craft. And by any means necessary, you step to me. I don't give a damn you on my label or not. I'm finna grab this microphone and strangle you with it. That way, I'm gonna make myself big as hell. And when this contract or whatever is over, I'm the king. Period.
Because this is another thing. To say certain things about record labels and different owners and shit like that's dangerous in the industry. I mean, wouldn't you think?
Man, that's what they there for. It's a win-win for them. They don't give a damn who wins. Somebody win it, and they win. So if they want to go at it, let them go at it. We ain't got nothing to do with it.
Okay, so Universal owns, I guess they have some type of partnership with Interscope. So let me read it out. So I just wanted to make sure that I'm on point with what I know because I like the research. Kendrick Lamar has a relationship with Universal Music Group through both Universal Music Publishing Group, UMPG, and Interscope Records. So it's a subsidiary.
Exactly. That means they do not own him. It might just be simple distribution or some publishing. This is what I'm saying. There's so many,
that big push that we heard about. But look.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, there's so many elements of being a part of a label. Two people can be a part of one label in two different ways. As a subsidiary or as a main proprietor, as a main, like you being your main ownership to that label for X whatever reason. Or you could just be using that label for publishing, for distribution, and it's just ties that just don't connect you to having to shut your damn mouth. I'm from somewhere else. I own my own shit. If your artist come at me, I'm gonna eat his ass up. I don't care if y'all are doing my distribution. And if you try to slip it up, I'm gonna sue you for breach of contract because I'm gonna whip his ass. I'm gonna strangle him with this microphone. So you see what I'm saying? Like all of that.
Here we go. Let me hit you.
People talk when they don't understand how these things work. There's so many mechanical, so many moving parts to this.
Here go the facts. Drake has signed a significant multi-face deal with Universal Music Group, reportedly worth $400 million. Recording, publishing, merchandise, etc., etc. So
exactly.
It is some conflict of interest there.
So here's
they're in the same building. They're damn near they're connected to the same labels, the same people, and the CEO is Lucien Grange, and it sounds like, a fight over who's going to be his favorite, because whenever Lucien put the push behind every artist that he sees something in, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, they all are in that category of being the greatest who ever did it, whether they that dope or not. The push that they get on the radio, media, all the shit is just phenomenal. So I always like to follow the money. I always like to see
the label is the true. The label is the true winner because they're affiliated with both. Period.
Factamundo.
But then you gotta factor in on Kendrick's side. You gotta factor in Interscope.
Yeah, Interscope is under Universal. So a lot Sony, all of them is,
Yeah. So, but even though
all the labels merged together because they all were a lot of labels failed. You don't hear about
all that
a million labels.
Look,
probably about
all that don't matter, bro. All that don't matter. Universal is the umbrella under Sony. Universal is the umbrella under Sony. Universal is the underbelly of. You see what I'm saying? So it's like
who runs Sony? Wait. Who runs Sony?
Who?
Who's the owner of Sony?
I don't know the nigga name.
It ain't the same person for the last 70 years. Everybody know that nigga name.
I thought it was Tony Mottola.
Tony Mottola, Sony, right? I guess. Tony Mottola. Yeah. Is that the one that was with Mariah was Sony, right?
I forget the damn names.
Did Mike own publishing in Sony?
She was married. I think she was married to him. Yeah.
And who was signed? Michael was signed to Sony, right?
Yeah, that's what he was talking about.
And Prince too, right?
Nah, I don't think Prince was. I think Prince was Universal or Columbia or something like that.
Is Columbia still around or are they gone?
I'm not sure.
I haven't heard nobody scream Columbia Records in so long.
I'm not sure. But see, what happens is there's been so many mergers and so many subs that you'll never know who owns what. You see what I'm saying? Because like Sony owns Orchard, but you might see Orchard, but Sony is exclusively Orchard. Orchard is the #1 digital distribution company in the world. That's why Sony.
It's not hard to figure out who owns what. We know BlackRock owns all that shit because they got the most shares of every company in damn near the whole world. We know that. That's not
fucking
information that the average person should know. Yo.
Yeah.
So yeah, BlackRock owns all that shit, but yeah. What were you saying?
I think Kendrick is more something else than he is Universal.
Yeah, I think he started with Interscope through Aftermath. So Dr. Dre, that's why he was jumping up and down, and that's why Lucien Grange was sitting there because we didn't see. Was Jimmy Iovine there that night? I gotta look.
I don't know. I don't know, but I know one thing. Kendrick's loyalty and his whole come up is not in the best interest of Universal. And Universal should have known, don't send your boy out there to play with that dog. But
yeah. You know, he signed to Top Dog Entertainment, which has got the deal. You know, it's one of those Drake deals where Drake is signing Cash Money. Cash Money has to deal with Universal, who has to deal with blah blah blah, and so etc. So yeah, it's super dope that he's I don't know if he left. I think he left Top Dog recently and signed directly with Universal, and that's what I was alluding to when I said that, because I'm like, well, yeah, if that was the case,
exactly. That's like Rock Nation allowing their artists to just sign with any major label they're using for publishing or distribution. That would be weird. Now you're giving up ownership. They never did that. So he knew doesn't matter if we're affiliated, it's a completely different mechanical, and I'm about to chew him a new one.
Yep. We're about to get on the even playing field. And that's exactly what happened. You know, the best man.
Yeah.
Overall.
Exactly.
But regardless to what, Not Like Us was better than every song that Drake had put out. Whether he used AI with so many different avenues of ways that he could have fought back, nothing helped. And that lets you know the greatest of all time. You can't, Muhammad Ali status for Kendrick on that. I'm not taking away anything. I'm just throwing out the facts of that we did our research on who to pick as the greatest of all time. I'm not gonna ever say that this was a one of those matters where Drake had a better song than Kendrick, but he still won. No, this ain't that. Kendrick would have won whether he signed if he was an independent artist on his own.
Exactly.
It stood alone. It stood alone.
It was the genius, nothing to do with the record label. It was the genius that won the battle, nigga. He put something together you couldn't deny.
I just like to do that backstory because what a lot of people don't know is Bad Boy, Suge Knight, Interscope. Who was Bad Boy signed to at that time?
Uptown Records.
After he left Uptown, and he went and did his own thing directly. Was it Universal?
I'm not sure.
See, I got to do my research. But
I know he went to a few different places, and
then or something like that.
Right. But see, by the time he really when you blow your small label up, you're not necessarily signing to no big label. This is what I'm trying to tell you. There's different mechanics. You're just using the big label for a big payout. You're using the big guy for the big stage. Okay, so you're doing publishing and distribution or promotion, maybe even just promotion, maybe even just distribution, maybe even just public. So a publishing deal, just because you do a publishing deal, just because Bad Boy do a publishing deal with Uptown or Arista or Columbia or Universal or Sony or whoever, they still are their company. They're just using them for an entity on the big stage.
Makes super sense. Makes a lot of sense, John.
Yeah, and that's why they get into those issues where it's like, who owned the masters? Who owned this? Who owned that? You ain't never got to ask Bad Boy who owned his masters unless he sells some. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using that as a reference, but that's how it works.
He called the nigga Bad Boy. He said, we gonna call him Bad Boy. He the face.
That's it. That nigga knew what he wasn't named. He was picking. He wasn't playing with y'all. Nigga, I'm a bad boy. You better leave me alone. Shit. He told y'all he was a bad boy. Y'all still wanted to fuck with him. That's on you.
All right, let me get back to the ground of where this whole conversation started, because this is gonna be the part I really wanted to hear. What we started at was Kendrick won every award that was possible to win recently, right? 10 of them. Every category plus best artist. I mean, against Beyonce, The Weeknd, Lady Gaga, this person, that person. And I just want to know, what song did any of those artists have that was even compatible to Not Like Us? Drake didn't even make it on the he didn't even make it on the thing, period.
Listen, bro, when you break every selling record there is, you can't look at the numbers and compare it to anybody. Because he broke some records nobody has ever even seen before. You can't, and that's what I'm saying. With a diss record, it's genius. It's about that nigga's brain. The salute. That's it.
Timing was everything for that moment. He didn't start it. Like I said, Drake and J. Cole put out that first person shooter. Then here go Metro Boomin and Future being messy, who was cool with Drake, who Drake done a lot of hits and albums with. But they was like, it's time to knock this nigga off this high horse. We about to do this next record with Kendrick.
Right. So we're back. So back at the top of this conversation, I don't care who did what first, second, third, or fourth. What I'm telling you is he twisted it up and sent it out there in the midst of a whole bunch of repetition. And it caught on. It just caught on because everybody in the world was tired of the same thing, the same lingo, the same this, the same that. He gave people something else. But he used everything that he saw along the way to build a masterpiece. That's it, man. That's it. And with that takes a lot of choreography. It takes a lot of thinking and planning and editing and, you know what I'm saying? And just brainstorming and putting pieces together like a movie, like you can do if you dig deep enough.
I feel you. Yeah, you 100% correct, my nigga. I'm gonna be honest, drummer. This was probably one of the most entertaining part of hip hop in a long time, because my next question after that, I didn't know the subject was gonna go this far, but I know we get deep off into things. We like to break it down, which is great for the audience, so they have an understanding, because everybody don't have that understanding of, okay, well, yeah, that does make sense. But my next question was the impact of hip hop. Like, what do you feel like where's music? Because Not Like Us was a moment, but that moment has passed. Like, I heard that song so much, I wouldn't play it if you paid.
Okay. What I hope is that people really, really understood what just happened. A level of creativity that you really, really have to go deep to make a great record. And no matter how they do it, whether it's the same genre or not, it ain't even got to be the same genre. The idea is to go deeper. He set a precedent of just putting it back out there. There's that the MC can go deeper, bro. We don't have to be so surface. Everybody ain't got to say the same thing. Like, it can be something else. And I hope it brings it back to a place where everybody was so original and so authentic that the whole genre changed and nobody sounded like anybody, but it was all appreciated because it was deep. Now that's art. If you walked into an art gallery and saw the same picture 20 times wrapped around that damn art gallery, are you gonna call that an art gallery?
No, we're not gonna call that art gallery.
All right, that's my point. We talking about art. So what I'm hoping is that he just made people realize, hey, bro, be authentically you. If you being authentically you, there's no way you can sound like me. There's no way.
But why is everybody so quiet after this? Because I feel like after this record, we don't hear from nobody who was mainstream before. And if
they in the lab.
If they didn't put out anything, that shit went so under the radar, nobody gave a fuck.
They in the lab. That's what I'm telling you. They went back to the lab, and he won't
said, we gotta cook up. We gotta cook up. I haven't heard an album from Future, nobody. I know Metro Boomin. Okay, I'm on the phone with the perfect person. Metro Boomin puts out a new album and puts all like T.I., Gucci Mane, Young Dro, and just like the original sound of Atlanta from when the trap started. not like Outkast days. He didn't go back that far, but he went to like 2006, I'm gonna say, and put out an album with everybody on it and said, "This is what Atlanta sounds like. We need to start back from right here." What do you think about that?
Man, you know, hey, just like you just said, bro. I don't know what's going on with all that. I honestly, I've been in a bubble of just like.
When do you feel like Atlanta lost his sound? Let's say that. Because were you a fan of the trap sound? Were you a fan of the Gucci Manes, the Jeezys, the
Nah.
Jobs,
Trap came after Goody Mob. I'm a Goody Mob dude. You know, feel me? Like Trap came after that. Like Goody Mob was that instrumentation, and Trap was more of that, you know, that 808, that heavy street shit. You see what I'm saying? So,
which is super influential. We're not gonna say just because it wasn't on a lyrical level of what it was very, let's say, authentic. I think.
Yeah, exactly. And it came along brand new when nothing like that was going on. And like I said, if you show me the thing that's a complete 180 from what everybody's doing, I'll show you the next hit.
But let's be honest, drummer, when you heard that sound, you felt like it was dumbing down the sound of Atlanta, right? Let's be honest. Coming from, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, to the trap sound, like it didn't sound like Elevation. Did it sound like Elevation to you?
Well, see, when you say elevation, that word transcends to different people in different ways, because it was something new that took over, and it was relevant because what it was trap houses at that time, just like it was mother. So it hit the present time. It hit the moment perfectly. So that's my point. Like it came
it was more tangible, more reachable for the average person, if you ask me, to identify with. And with that, you got the Migos, you got a lot of artists. I Love McConan. You got a slew of artists out of Atlanta who was able to play on that playing field, because the bar was set super high at the time that trap came out. I'm gonna be honest. The sound of Atlanta was on classic set. It was classic status. The biggest song before trap to me was Outkast. We're gonna say, hey y'all, like, and we're not gonna say what Outkast was making was like average person. Could they identify to the Goody Mob, or could they identify to Outkast? Because they was like the biggest, if you ask me. Or you would say Jermaine Dupri, Ludacris, like they were like some of the biggest artists out of that era before. Because I grew up through all these eras to know when the music and the sound of music either got dumbed down or it changed.
Usually anything when Atlanta come up with something new, it's a hit, period. They the Mecca. They year after year after year after year after year, they gonna come. It's just, it changes. It evolves. That's why I say, that's why I say elevate. That's why, but see, it's not about, but I'm talking about Atlanta. I don't give a damn about no gap. I'm saying consistent. If I take 3 years to do it, or 2 years to do it, or 1 year to do it, but if I just do it all the goddamn time, I don't give a damn about no gap. I'm consistent. When it happens, it's gonna do its thing. Period.
It's a transition in music though. Like when the young people come up, it's a new sound, new wave. So you went from like, Jermaine Dupri, Ludacris running things and having the biggest hit records in the world. And then you got people who came up right up under them, like Soulja Boy. You got Crank That. You got Lil Scrappy. You got Little John, who created a whole different wave, and him and Usher and all that shit went for a minute, and then in comes trap music, right?
That's what I'm talking about. So regardless of what era it was, when it came, it fit the moment, and it went crazy. Period. Every time.
That's facts. I mean, even with LA, every major state went through a transition of music, including New York right now. LA, we went from gangster rap to dance music to where it was like getting crump. And then we went to like jerk music. You know, the New Boys Teach Me How to Dougie. It got real friendly, real colorful, you know, skinny jeans. I remember all that. And then it went into the Draco era.
As entertainment.
Nipsey Hussle era, Draco era.
As entertainment, when it comes to entertainment, the human mind is like a room. Once that room fill up, they ready to see something else. The brain just gets tired of the same shit eventually. And when something new comes up, if it's good enough, that's going to be the next room everybody run in all over again to that room crowd up. Then it's going to come a new room. They're going to build a new room that's different than the next room.
I call it a culture shock. When you do something so different that nobody else is doing, everybody starts to dress like that person. And everything that person does is what people want to do, right? You've seen it happen in your era, I guess, with Run DMC. Everybody went and bought them Adidas, didn't they?
Yep, just like when you say R&B, the traditional R&B was just like one way coming out of the 90s, 2000s to the maybe too old this or too old that. And then when D'Angelo hit the stage, it was like, what the fuck? Like it was like, damn, he took it back to real music. Like I feel like I don't know if I'm in church or is this a new R&B record? Like it was something new. From the same pebbles, from the same understandings, but the genius created something new out of it, a new sound. Then everybody turned to neo soul and that whole soul vibe.
That's how you get the Anthony Hamiltons and all that, right?
Yeah, that's how you get it. Music Soul Child. Music Soul Child. D'Angelo, Music Soul Child. You know what I'm saying? All them motherfuckers, man. Jill Scott, like it just started something, and then after that, it went into like your whole other vibe where it started to feel like trap was mixing up with R&B, and then you got your Chris Browns and your Neos so it was metamorphosizing back into something for the younger kids, but they used a lot of those influences to create themselves.
Back the moon though. It's crazy, man. I'm really just like mapping it and just going down the line of because I want to know where is it gonna go next? Like what is the next shift?
I think it's gonna go back to earthy shit, like chakra vibes and Erykah Badu-ish, like something meaningful. Because people are so hurt and so tired of being hurt. They want something that feels good now, I think. I'm all for it. Because I don't give a damn who you are. Everybody right now needs some healing.
Well, I'm gonna say this, you're completely right. And I'm gonna say where music is right now. Music is in the hand of the people because you have unsigned artists going platinum out of nowhere just from a TikTok video. So it's really up to the people to pick who. Like I was watching some artist who made a song on TikTok that went super viral that he said he was out for a while, and some kid on a canoe in Korea somewhere made a video of it, of his song, and his song blew up. The craziest shit, right? Unsigned artists, nobody knows, local, whatever. One little kid in Korea hears the song, like the song, say, hey, I'm gonna make a video when I'm riding on my canoe. The video gets millions and millions of views. People reuse the sound. People start listening to the song. Bam, now he got a huge fan base. Music is now in the hands of the artists, but the label is the fans now because they pick and choose who the star gonna be. And sometimes, you know, they didn't even know who the person was. I'm sure everybody who's seen that kid on the canoe and was listening to that song didn't know who that artist was. It didn't matter. It was like, I like this song. I like the vibe that the kid on the canoe brung to the table. And now I'm going to use this sound on my TikTok video. Like, it's just like that now. It's no, like, you can't force the music down our throats because we don't listen to the radio no more.
So just so everybody know, for this whole radio station endeavor, I'm looking for everything I never heard before. So I'm not, you know, I'm
nobody who's big. Yeah, I hear you on that one.
There's gonna be dope people. There's gonna be dope people that fit the mold, and I like the groove, but this is gonna be done my way. And what I care about is the inclusivity of everything that everybody don't hear, don't care about. These little dudes, people don't even give a damn about them. They got the best stuff on the internet. I mean, some of these dudes is better than every major artist you can name sometimes. They're just phenomenal. And I'm just, I don't know, I'm just a rooter for the little guy. I put my money on the long shots. Like, hey, when Jay say I put my money on the long shot. But no, I really feel that way. And that's always been a thing for me. So for me to do it right, I got to stick to me. I got to stick to what I know, what I love, and what I know has always been swept under the rug, because a lot of these people are not going to fall for the machine. Some of these dudes are so brilliant, they would never fall for a label's crap, especially now when you can do it all yourself. Mm-hmm. But they're dope. They're incredible. I want those people to come out and be heard. It's time for it. I'm sick of the same people running everything. It's like, bro, this stuff don't belong to you, just y'all. Like, there's some beautiful people out here doing some great work.
But you got to think about this. The labels are all folding and subsidiary and going into each other because they're trying to make music worthless. It's never going to be worthless because as long as millions of people go listen to your music, you're going to make some money. But they're making it, I mean, the playing field is even for sure. But the amount of money they're paying you for views and all that is still like some bullshit, if you ask me, drummer, because like you said, there's some great artists out there who's doing numbers, who get the distro check and be looking like, what the fuck? This is only enough to pay my rent for the month. But doing great numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think some of the dopest people do it for the love, and they love whatever they did get. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Those be some of the greatest artists that you can put a spotlight on and help out, and they will get more. And
that's
then
not the focus, drummer.
It helps them make sense. It helps them make sense.
I understand the humbleness of the artist. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what the labels have done to our music. Where we started off doing it
just like you're saying it, everybody else in the world know it, done read about it, so do artists. So if artists keep falling for that bullshit, they deserve to stay where they stay, and I don't give a damn about it, period. It's not even a part of my cover. I wish them well, but that's not my conversation. I don't care about what these major labels, like, everybody know by now, it's like, yo, they're screwing every artist. So you still down with it? Okay, cool. Now that doesn't mean I'm not going to support you if you're doing something that fits what I'm talking about this radio show is going to be.
Drummer, when we, the artists, let them make us stop printing CDs, they didn't make us, but we, you know, when they put technology over music, because that's what happened. It's like, well, you can go get this MP3 player and download a song for free. Like, it's over. Took the money out the game. Are we gonna? You know, some people are eating big off their distro, I believe. You come to find out, the artist you think is doing great, and one little bad thing happens, and then, oh man, I'm broke. I got a GoFundMe page. So it's hard to really differentiate who's really making money, because some people are faking like they're making money and really doing other things, using the fame to get money in other ways. And then some people are really eating off music, but I'm just saying, like, how lucrative do you think it really is when a TikTok artist can go viral off of somebody making a video? Their song gets 1 million views on YouTube and all kind of other platforms, which is a million sales. See, that this is crazy to me. 1 million sales is platinum, but yet the music is free on YouTube. Super conflict of interest, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So the only way to take our power back is to stop using apps and stop putting our music on apps and just take everything off all platforms, all major artists, and put out everything independently and say, hey, if you want to listen to my music, go buy a fucking CD player. I'm selling my shit for $20.
Yeah, get your own website. Do it your own way.
Fuck a website. You can't get nothing of mine off the internet. If you want my shit, I sell it with a CD player. You get the CD and you get a CD player. And then if you want to listen to this shit, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Kanye was super smart. He put out the Donda album 2-3 years ago on a stem player, where only if you got this stem player, you can play the Donda album, which you could download other music and put on it and do all that shit, right? But specifically for my album, you're going to buy this MP3 player with my album on it for $80. $90, $20 for the music, $60, $70 for what I paid to invest into the stem player. Like, that was genius to me. When Nipsey sold his album for $10 a pop, and he sold CDs, right? When he sold that album, and Jay-Z bought 10,000 copies, or he bought 1,000 copies for $10,000 or something like that.
Yeah. That's why I say, man, there are ways. There are ways. You jump outside of the box, even if it means going back. If you jump outside of the box, you can figure out a grand plan. It's just about doing something out of the norm, really sitting down and crafting how you want to display this. So much will come out of it, you know what I'm saying? But look, man, on a whole nother note, I'm about to get out of here. I'm trying to get a little bit more mixing in before I head out.
All right, tap in with your boy, man. It was good having you, man. I enjoyed you.
Hey, you know I got to check in from time to time, my boy. But I would like to say hello to everybody. Love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, man, to your boy over there at News You Can Use, Big Sir Guy. Y'all know what it is, blah, blah. But look, I love all y'all, man. Y'all take care, and I will see you again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is the News You Can Use podcast. I'm your host, Most Big Surf Guy, and we are signing out. Make sure to go check out the News You Can Use radio show with me and D-Class, the talk show, the show me and Lindrum going to put together, the show I'm going to come with Capo. I'm trying to get one with Trap too. So make sure to go check all those shows out on all platforms. I got a new album out. Make sure to go check out the Lindrum catalog. Go check out I'm a Brand podcast. Go tap into Capo 118. Go check out Trap Talk podcast. Shout out to the home team, and I'm out. Peace.